I'm Roberta Smith, and I'm so excited to be sharing some information with all of you today. And I love the fact that you're interested in human resources. My background actually started in teaching, and then after some work at the graduate level at the university, I went into the corporate world, and it was my education that got me involved in training. And with training, I was asked to do a lot of leadership development. There were about 250 management staff in this large 7 corporation area that I worked, and those 250 people needed a lot of help in understanding how best to work with employees. So my expertise is centered around helping leaders be more proficient in helping employees be successful. I have been in the HR world for close to 36 years, and I have loved every minute of it. I have had my own business, I worked for Missoula Federal Credit Union as a senior vice president, but in 1995 I also started my own business, McGee Smith Training and HR Consulting, and I've been doing that now for 21 years. And the last 2 years, retired from Missoula Fed, I've been working really with my consulting firm part-time. Very excited about keeping my head in the game, because staying on top of HR is really important. You just don't learn about it initially, you have to grow from that. I think the best organization to belong to if you're interested in HR is the Society for Human Resource Management, commonly called SHRM. And I have been a member of SHRM since 1981. And through those years, I have found that organization to provide the best state-of-the-art training, an opportunity to network with other HR professionals, and basically be a mentoring ground for not only learning about HR and what other organizations are doing, but also growing with that. And I guess my thought about all of that is that human resource information and knowledge never stops. Your workforce is constantly changing, and you have to stay on top of that. And I had a great mentor at the organization that I talked about before, that I worked with in Seattle. He was the CEO, and his philosophy was take care of employees and they will take care of the business. And I have always believed in that, and I still believe in that. And in order to take care of employees so that they can take care of business, you have to understand what motivates the workforce that's coming in. The workforce I grew up in, where you maybe had 3 jobs in your lifetime, is not the workforce of today. I believe the latest statistic is that people will change jobs 7 times before they're 35. And with that changing knowledge, then from an HR perspective and from an organizational perspective, you have to understand how important it is to keep the culture fluent and to keep it changing in order to meet those new needs that are coming into the workforce. It doesn't mean that you don't still hold people responsible as adults to the right behavior in the workforce or the right levels of performance that are expected. But it does mean that you have to understand what motivates employees that are coming into the workforce and how to provide the environment where they can be most successful and prosper. And do that for as long as you're going to have them, because it might not be as long as it used to be. And therefore that information becomes very important, and that knowledge becomes important. So constant learning has to happen if you're in this field. And I encourage you to find ways, whether it's through reading, whether it's through networking, whether it's through SHRM meetings, whether it's through formal education like you're getting right now, or whatever means necessary to stay on top of what is needed. So with that, I thank you very much. I wish you every success possible in your field, and I really appreciated the opportunity to share some thoughts with you.